enough, and I think that courage is going to be contagious in your household because again, all your kids are dope.
All
and everybody is going to, even the cat, I'm sure is pretty cool.
It's dope too.
The cat out there like,
because we checking the cat.
Don't be getting close to me.
Right. The cat said, I'm dope too. I'm
Go to the other cat. See what the other cat's like.
Right. Don't roll
Check
up
yourself.
on.
Right.
But it's contagious,
Yes.
you know, and it takes a lot of courage to step out and have a conversation like this, to own it, and not only own it, but you're advocating.
Yes.
Like,
That's
everybody
big.
don't advocate. Some people
They
just
do
say,
it.
oh, I got it.
Yeah.
And I always say some people have to be the sacrificial lamb, right? And I believe God does that because he knows what they'll do with it.
Yep.
Right? Because somebody else will sit and be silent, right?
Right.
Just because they're not advocating, they're not talking about it, they're not owning it, and they're shameful. So hopefully through this, more people come out. We have more table conversations about it. We have more family conversations. Because so-and-so is not weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not
it's not
different.
crazy.
Right.
Stop
Not
calling
crazy.
the family
right.
crazy.
Because he want to be alone and be by himself.
Right.
You know, let's stop mislabeling. And I think the work that you're doing, I mean, this is just the beginning.
Phenomenal.
And the thing about it, the night when I reached out to you to just let you know what I had going on, because I'm like, I'm all over the place. I'm so overwhelmed, but this just keeps coming back. I can't sleep. I'm thinking about it. And then the more he got closer to transitioning from high school to college, it was just doing it on me like, oh my goodness, he's about to leave me, and this and that, and this and that. And then I just started reflecting on everything, how we got to this point in life and just everything. And when me and you had a conversation, you was just basically telling me, like, to kind of work on it and work on that and speak out about it, because I never know who I'm going to reach. Because I said, the first thing I said to you was, like, I don't want people looking at me like, well, do you have a degree in this? And you're like, well, Shamica, no, you have a life experience.
You have a life
Not
degree.
to say that I may not have to take child development classes, because I may, but 18 years of experience is a lot of experience to have dealing with it, okay? So, I appreciate you for that. And you also told me something that stuck in the back of my head, because through the whole ordeal, I was beating myself up every single day. And Kia said to me, you have to be have compassion for yourself. And I feel like as mothers, as women, period, we lose the compassion in ourselves, because we feel like as parents, we should be super mom, super wife, just everything outside of the box. And when we can't live up to the potential of what we think we should be, we kind of drop the ball
ourselves up.
and we beat ourselves up. So you told me that has gotten me through a lot of days when I can't feel like I can't do something. Like, you know what, have compassion for yourself. You'll do it. You're doing it.
Yep, you're doing it.
So I'm making the first steps to it, and I'm just constantly praying that my direction is going the right way. Because before even working with children, I would have never thought that I would be doing this in a classroom, because, you know, it's not for the money, it's for the love at this point.
Yeah.
I have 10 years of medical experience where I was working in a hospital. So to transition to being in a classroom with children, and then in order for you to work with a child of special needs, you have to have patience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, and sometimes you may have patience for your own child, but not other kids.
True. Now that
so it's
is
also
real.
a teaching opportunity for me. So I just want to tell anybody, everybody.
Final word. What you got? Any advice? Anything? Guys,
So-
she came overly prepared. I was like, it is okay. I want y'all to know that my girl was, woo, baby, she was working. But if there are any final words, anything you want to share?
So one of the things that I want you guys to pay attention to is just the early signs. Starts as early as 2 years of age. Speak to your medical doctor, your child's medical doctor, because they may also help you along the way. It's also different websites. One of the websites that's like an advocacy project for autistic children is www.cap for the number 4 kids kids.org. And it'll direct you in different centers and stuff like that, that you can go to get help, even if you think that your child may have autism, ADHD. It's no harm in doing process of elimination to just figure out what help your child needs. So this is like the beginning of my journey.
Repeat the website.
Oh, sorry. It's www.cap www.cap4, that's the number 4, kids, KIDS.org.
Where can they keep in touch with you? She is, or I don't know if you have already have the autism page, but there is a lot more to come from this conversation.
It is.
But I want to make sure that people at least, you guys can follow
with you.
Our page, but how can they, just stay connected to you?
So, I'm going to eventually create a page. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to
That's
it.
fine.
I'll have it by the end of the week. And even if you have...
We got content.
Yeah,
right.
So I'll post it on my page, and you can follow me right now on Instagram. It's PYTRINMEK. Or on Facebook, it's Shamica Brown-Inman, SHAMICA, Brown like the color, hyphenated, INMAN. Again, this is the beginning of my journey. So if you even have feedbacks or ways that can help me, direction, people I can reach out to, collaboration. If you have a question to ask me, anything, feel free to inbox me and just let me know.
Awesome. So what we do also is we leave people with a quote.
Okay.
A lot of times I don't have a quote. I struggle to find a quote.
Who got that quote,
Sean? We be searching for who got that quote.
Who got that quote, Sean?
But our slogan is create it, live it, and leave it. And we always want to leave them with a quote. And I do have a quote. I was prepared for this one, okay?
Sure.
I love the show. Another person says, we feel like we have so many answers. Did you hit answers?
Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you. She did. We're going to have a part 2.
Yeah,
She
part
will
2
be
is coming.
a special guest on our show. So this is a quote that I got off of a site, and the young lady who wrote, and this is a person who has autism, and it says, patience, patience, patience. Work to view my autism as a different ability rather than a disability. Look past what you may see as limitations and see the gifts autism has given me. It may be true that I am not good at eye contact or conversation, but have you noticed that I don't lie, cheat at games, tattle on my classmates, or pass judgment on other people? Also true that I probably won't be the next Michael Jordan, but with my attention to fine detail and capacity for extraordinary focus, I might be the next Einstein or Mozart. And that's from a young lady called Ellen Notbaum. I thought that was so dope.
It is.
I thought that was so dope. She was patient. Like you had to
really. I'm telling you, that's what it takes, and you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and most of all, you have to do everything with love, because if it's anything that a child with autistic can sense, it's emotion. If you're off emotionally and you're all over the place, they kind of pick it up as their own. So if you're sad around them, they're going to be sad. If you're agitated, they're going to get agitated. So patience is the best thing you can have with a child with autism.
Amen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, Autism Awareness Month is coming in just a few weeks. We did go live. However, the actual audio recording will be available. Guys, just make sure that you go to, I had a site that I went to, and it was autismspeaks.com, and it was really cool on just educating me for tonight's show and just helping me to understand what autism is, and I think that's what the Awareness Month is about. Shamica has a really dope t-shirt. I'm sure, if you want to support
Room 19.
Room 19. Shout out to those kids there. But guys, you can pour into the autism realm if you want to donate. Just be aware and just have a conversation about it from here on out.
Yes.
So guys, we're going to close out the show, and the way that we do it is always, thank you again for tuning into another episode of The Legacy. Guys, we appreciate you, we love you, and we hope you will continue on this journey with us. And to do that, please follow us where?
On Instagram and Facebook.
And Facebook.
The Legacy Podcast Philly. We are online, thelegacypodcastphilly.com.
Say it again.
Thelegacypodcastphilly.com. So you can go there with your show ideas if you want to be a guest. If you have questions, comments, maybe you need some more websites, you want to get in contact with Shamica again, go to the website or send us a message through our social media platforms. We're happy to listen. And we're on YouTube, The Legacy Podcast.
The Legacy Podcast. And what's really decent is if you would like to be a guest on the show, or you know someone who would like to be a guest on the show, and you want to record live with us, you can come and visit us. Our next recording is April the 19th. Or you can call in. And again, we're happy to have Shamica. She is our first in-person guest. And she brought some heat.
Yeah.
Like anybody who comes, come prepared. It better be a booklet you come with.
You better come. A flyer.
A pamphlet. Bring a friend.
And you can also be a part of our live studio audience.
Yeah. Give it up for the audience. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody has
to
chase your dreams and leave your legacy. Bye, y'all.
See ya.